My body is gonna hate me. But I sawed down this little raggedy tree. This actually started as a weed. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but they start off as weeds. There's that limb and that limb. Now I need to clean it up. I'm gonna use the little sticks for kindling for the fire pit. I'm just gonna try and cut through as much as I can so I can put it on the stoop for trash pickup. Okay, so I have a surplus of snake plants, and what I want to do is take each little snake plant from each random pot I have and put them in this one. Every time I've done this in the past, I've killed one or two of my transplants. So I'm hoping I have better luck this time. But honestly, I'm a little tired of having them scattered all over. This winter taught me consolidate, don't have so many. These are my purple heart fillers from last year that I'm going to go ahead and snap off of each pot because my new batch is growing anyway. So I need to be able to access the soil for my transplants. Okay, all the roots are out. And I'm gonna pull my snakies out of these pots. Oh, I broke it. I broke it. I'm telling you, I have no business trying to do this because I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh, well, that's a pot broken. These are good roots. Broken pot. This is the last one. I have some baby spider plants in there. I'll have to replant. But these are good. Okay. Get my baby spiders out of here so I can put them somewhere else. Oh. Make sure I plant them all closely together. Top off with some good soil, and that's it. That's it for this one. These are all my snakes consolidated into this pot and the other one behind me. Woo, let's take a break, guys. My back is aching, my arm is burning, but it is only 11 o'clock and I've been out here since 7:30. I woke up around 6:15, something like that, and I was energized. So I'm like, let me just go on ahead and get out here. We're supposed to have scattered thunderstorms, but I don't see any cloud in the sky. So I just came out here. My plan was to do my beds with the lava rock. I thought I had enough lava rock. I don't. I'm probably going to run to Lowe's or Home Depot and get 3 or 4 more bags. 4 more bags just to be safe. I set up a little flower area using that corrugated, that tin tub that I wanted to, that aluminum tub that I wanted to plant carrots in. I'll show you guys. I had been wanting to do something creative with it with flowers. I had fake flowers in it a couple years ago and it was really pretty. And then one year I stuck just random purple hearts in it. And the tree is budding. And that flourished really pretty, but I've always wanted real flowers in it. And I think I positioned it just so that it's going to be center with the purple heart all around it once the purple heart lushes out, and it is already peaking like nobody's business. I just repotted all of my snake plants. Y'all saw that. And little dude is still asleep, and I'm not gonna wake him up. Him and his dad have an understanding that he's to call his dad when he wakes up and when he's ready to go, so I'm not rushing that. But it does, like I said, put a crimp into my being able to run off to Home Depot and whatnot. So I'm trying to busy myself with all the other stuff that I have to do here. And one of the other things that I had to do was to check the status of the, this is bone dry, to check the status of the little tubes in here to see if they've been frozen, and this is really squishy, so I don't think any of my little thingies are going to be salvageable. You know what, I don't even feel like digging through this because I really don't think any of my rhizomes are going to be salvageable. This looks pretty bad. It's gross. Let me show you what I'm trying to look for. So the ones that I just pulled out of the snake plant I had, this is what I'm looking for. These little rhizome things, these little tubes. Now these are healthy. This is what supplies a little plant with water and why they're so drought tolerant. If these are mushy or dried up, then your plant is dead. And this looks super mushy. Oh no. See, I can already tell there's one squishy as all get out. So yep, that's a goner. But it's okay, because that was a baby from the mama. And if the mama's a goner, then I'm going to be real sad, because every other spider plant that I have came from this Mama Jamma over here. I got all my babies off of this one. Let me see. I don't think this one's any good either. Yeah. See, there's one. But see, that is just squished. It's all squished. And there's another one. These are not good. These are not salvageable. I see a whole bunch of them. But they're all pretty squishy. You guys, I'm so upset. Y'all know how much I love being out here. Whether I know what I'm doing or not, I love being out here. And I can't do as much as I want to do without hurting myself. Yeah, I'm a little disheartened because I have so much fun out here, and I can't do as much as I want to do without hurting myself, without having to stop, without pushing myself too far, and I know I'm going to regret it this evening. But I'm still grateful that I can do what I can do. So there, I've dissected the thing. You see the little, you see them in here? These aren't as squishy. Like, I can actually touch them without them popping in my hand, but I don't know enough to know if they're salvageable or not. I wonder if I take them out of the soil and let them dry some, if I can do something with them. Dear Google. But yeah, I had to sit down, guys. I had to take a break. My back is hurting. And I don't want to end up curled up in bed in fetal tomorrow either, because I just want to enjoy the pretty weather. I have so much to do. But I'm going to rip open this thing and see if there's anything I can possibly save. And then I'm going to go in and see if little dude is ever going to get up. And then I'm going to run to Home Depot or Lowe's. I haven't gone to Lowe's yet. I'll go to either one. But I'll see you in a little bit. So we just got back from Lowe's and some running around, being garden inspired, where I purchased 2, 3, 4 more bags of the marble rock, and I am bound and determined to have this little bed and that bed filled before nightfall. It is 8:22 and I am finished. I have a little less than half of a bag of rocks left that I'm going to use somewhere else. That's just a big piece of shale that I found in the yard and figured, why not? It's not as white as the rest of them, but whatever. I put that brick in that pot so it wouldn't blow away because the wind is atrocious today. You can see some of the mulch through the rocks, which is okay. I don't mind that as long as it's not grass or weeds. Went ahead and put in the little solar fountain in here that I had in the back, because the little solar fountain that I had in here is not working. I moved my little crocodilo over here by the water main, or by the meter box, because it flashed me back to those 1980 movies where they flushed baby crocodiles and alligators down the toilet and they became reptilian creatures of death. I thought this was funny. My little heart looks more heart-like. I went ahead and hammered the little house back together. I don't think it's going to last very long in the wind we have right now. But there's that. I need to cut the grass and edge. But here in a few weeks, all of my purple hearts are going to explode on the hill, all along here, and it's gonna be awesome. There's what the tree looks like. If I wasn't so scared of my chainsaw, I would have just cut them down all right here, but I'm scared of my chainsaw, y'all. Then over here, I went ahead and decided to use this little galvanized tin tub as a centerpiece, because I figure once all of this grows all lush and gorgeous, it's going to be so pretty in the center. I packed in some soil. These are the little transplants from when I was doing my snake plant. And I did plant wildflower seeds in here. I did 1 row along the top, 1 row along the side, and then one kind of this away. And watered them, and we'll see if anything grows from my Dollar Tree seeds. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to do it. I was not going to fool around with the squash, but y'all know I bought seeds. And as I was raking and cleaning up back here, I realized that it kind of hollowed out almost like a raised planter box. And I'm like, hey, let me try it. So I went ahead and broke up the clay soil, added some potting soil, added some poop, some cow poop, and mixed it all up in there. And then I planted some yellow squash, and I put these little things on top so Bobo won't scratch them up, because he might think this is a freshly fixed litter box for him. I moved my little gnome town back up onto the wood there, because I kept knocking everything over when I was trying to drag my water hose across here to get everything cleaned up and washed up, and I don't want anything to break. So I moved it back up onto the wood. I situated my skinny little roses on the sides there, and then went ahead and turned the soil. No, I have not turned this soil. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. This is where I'm gonna plant my new jalapenos, because this is where my jalapeno plant was before it froze. So I'm going to have roses, hopefully, and maters in this spot. I am ready to do some planting and transplanting. I got lots of soil. I got all my pots organized. I'm ready for the most. It's a mess, but I'm ready. I'm stocking up on wood. Walmart has it for $4 a bundle, and we use it for the fire pit. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 more today. My mint is trying to come back. It always does. It's just this last little bit of cold snap we had killed these little beginnings, so I thought it was done for sure. Nope, here we go again. In here, because the pack of wildflowers was so friggin' full, I went ahead and put fresh soil in here and dropped some wildflowers in there. Hopefully they grow, and I'll have butterflies and pollinators buzzing around. Nothing here. I still haven't spray painted anything. I told you guys I wanted to spray paint all of my pots terracotta. Now I did get down and dirty into each one of these pots that has soil in it. I want to use the old soil. It feels so nice, guys. It's so loamy. It feels so good. So apparently the drain holes that I drilled into them last year worked, because with all the rain we've had, I thought for sure they were going to be like super soggy and disgusting, and the dirt was going to be stinky. Focus, man. But no, the soil smells good. It feels great. I went ahead and put poopy in it, so now it don't smell too good. It smells a little sour. But I'm thinking maybe, because I don't want to risk my seeds not growing or my transplants getting jacked up, I might put all of the soil in this pot in that 10-gallon grow bag that I had tried to grow potatoes in, and then cover it nice and tight, and try little plants in it. You know what I mean? Oh, let me show y'all something, guys. Now this little baby has only flowered once for me, okay? And it sits out here and it survives the winter and all, but as cold as it got, it did get some damage. Google told me that this is winter cold damage. But guys, look, all over her are buds everywhere. I am so stinking excited. This little plant is a trooper. Is this an azalea? I always forget what friggin' flower this was. But it just has so many buds. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I have a whole stack of little fire pit kindling over here from that limb that those limbs I chopped off. Nothing much going on out here. I need to get on my Objet d'Art project with this lighting fixture. I pulled all of the little tronquitos, all the little pieces left of my Mexican petunia. I yanked them out from the root and I did the scratch test. Anything that still had green towards the base, the bottom of the little stick that I had remaining, has been replanted and put in my let's see if it'll survive spot. I still haven't put anything in these pots. I need to get with it. I just need to check the weather and see if I can safely do my seeds. There are my tiles for the moment. There are more tiles for the moment. Oops, I didn't put the little froggies back in the pot. Y'all see my little frogs. My little froggies, my little Dollar Tree froggies. These are my will they come back or not. These are the green still little sticks from the Mexican petunia. And this over here, I found buried under one of the pots that had my old jalapeno in it. And it still has a green stalk and really nice roots. So I planted that there. I still haven't figured out where I'm going to do or what I'm going to do with all of these little bird feeders and stuff. Or what I'm going to do with this leftover knickknackery. Not this. This is what I put my bigger pots on. But this knickknackery and that I got to figure out. But I liked the shape of this limb that I cut off. But I didn't realize it was this tall. So I kind of want to chop a lot of the length down. Because I think if I put this in some cement, I can hang my bird feeders on it. I can't put it too low where they'll be at risk of a kitty cat getting them. But I just like the look of this thing. I want to use it for something. My beautiful African ivy got repotted today. I went ahead and put her in a terracotta pot because she is growing so big. She's doing wonderfully. I cleaned all the purple heart out of this snake plant too. And there's what that snake plant ended up, Martin. What that snake plant, ooh, look at the eyeballs. Ooh, you got headlight eyes. Anywho, that's what the snake plants all together ended up looking like. I got some marigolds. I'm pretty sure it's coming back to me that I told you guys, because they said marigolds are good to go with tomato as a companion plant for tomato. I'm doing my sunflowers tomorrow. And I'm doing my herbs tomorrow. But today, when we went to Lowe's to look for, well, we went to Home Depot first, and Home Depot was out of the marble rock. But Lowe's had it, and they also had their plants on clearance. These are snapdragons, and these were $1 a piece. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them. I'm going to see if they're a good companion plant for anything. If not, I'll just plant them in a pot just for pretty's sake. And because I have no patience and I didn't want to wait for my marigolds to grow, even though I'm going to plant them, I grabbed this little bunch of French marigolds. Look at my hands. Oh my gosh. For $13.98. Y'all know I'm cheap, but I wanted them. I want my little garden to thrive. Then, y'all know I went to Callaway's again on Friday. And on Thursday, I picked up the jalapenos. You guys, this little thing was not that big on Thursday. In one day, it grew a lot. So I had the jalapenos from Thursday. And then when I went Friday, I said I wasn't, because I failed miserably last year with bell peppers. But I got 2 bells. I want to try them. I'm going to fortify the soil. I'm going to do everything I'm supposed to do. I've been doing a lot of research. And I'm going to try bells again. And then at Lowe's also today, they had these Monrovia bushes on clearance. They were originally $10.98, and I paid like $6 and some cents for 2 of them. And I like them because they're purple on the back. Well, some of them are purple on the back. Isn't that pretty? I had to do a little research on Monrovias, but I have pots big enough so they can bush out. But yeah, I went gaga. I've gone gaga in the last few days, y'all. I have. I wanted to sit and do a haul, but somebody's in my seat. Why are you in my seat? Goodness gracious. You guys, I'm exhausted. It's 8-something. I finally came in. I've told myself I'm not going outside again. I haven't even washed my hands. I'm so tired. My back is hurting so bad. I thought, let me just sit for a little while. But I have a little thrift haul sitting here on the table. So if y'all don't mind doing a dirty hand thrift haul, why do I buy so many garden gloves when I don't use them? But I need to, because my hands are so friggin' dry and chapped and cracked and chafed. They're just in bad condition. From all the hand washing at the hospital and all the hand washing that I do here when I've been piddle farting outside, my hands are so gross. And I need to wash them, but I don't feel like it. We'll do it later. And I've already scrubbed my nails, like under my nails and around my nails, once today before we went to Lowe's. I went looking crazy. And I was embarrassed because I had my hair up and I had a shirt on that had some soil stains on it. and I had Crocs with socks on. I was looking funny as heck. And then I thought about anybody in the garden center, at Home Depot, Lowe's, anywhere, a lot of times look like I looked because you've been working in the yard and maybe you forget something or you don't have enough of something and you got to run to the store real quick. But I was still a little like, oh my gosh, are you really leaving the house looking like a reject from some gardening show? I don't know. And as I'm pulling up to Home Depot, because we went there first, as I'm pulling up, I saw a bunch of people that I know had just had to come to the store real quick, so I didn't feel too bad. But I am pooped. You guys, let me say something. And I've noticed when we're here, when we're inside, when we're doing a haul, I think I sound okay. I have noticed, and you guys probably have too, sometimes I breathe heavy. Have y'all noticed that? I'll do an inhale as I'm talking, and I'm like, what is that? I'm going to the doctor on the 31st. I'm going to ask them to check my lungs. Like, he's sneezing again. He's sneezing. That's his fault. He's out there in all the dust and all the dirt with me. And then we had all this dust to blow in yesterday. Poor thing. And then he doesn't let me wipe his nose. It's pretty gross how he cleans himself. It's like, so I try and wipe his nose and he does not appreciate that at all. But yeah, I have a cat with allergies. And he was out there all day with me. I got out there at 7:15. It's 8 o'clock. And I only took a break to go to Home Depot and Lowe's, came back and got right back out there. Did we eat? Yes. I ate leftovers around, I don't know. And then little dude finally woke up and he stayed home. He finally woke up, decided he didn't want to go with his dad. And I ran across the street to get him some food because I was not going to touch anything in the kitchen like this. And I had just, you know, I wanted to get out there and finish. Been sitting around waiting, figure out what they're doing. He decides he wasn't going to go. So I ran across the street. I picked him up some food. I came back, went right back outside. He finished eating Home Depot, Lowe's. It's 8 something. So I know I'm hungry. I'm pretty sure he's hungry. I got to figure out what to make, clean these digits off. But anywho, what was I saying? Talking about breathing issues, okay? I hear myself doing a hard inhale. That's bothersome. That worries me. I don't feel short of breath. Now I'm very aware. I'm hyper aware of it. I don't feel short of breath. Am I just taking in a deep breath because I talk a lot? Or is there something going on with my lungs? I don't know, but I have to have it checked out. Let's get into the haul. I almost left him behind, guys. I was like, girl, you don't need no more cups. And if this one breaks, you're going to be heartbroken. If the ear chips, if the nose rolls off, you're going to be so stinking heartbroken. Don't get it. Don't get it. And I put him away. And then little dude walked by it and he's like, look. I said, I know, I just put it there. I just put it back. He goes, oh, I thought you hadn't seen it. And that clinched it for me. I had to have it. He was $3.99. Gosh, he's so tiny. He was $3.99. And he's perfect. No chips, no nothing. And then I found this glass. Now, the top and the straw are mine. I bought a couple of these from Amazon because I kept finding these that I liked. So I wanted to have enough for the ones that I find that don't have anything on them. And this is so me. It's a beautiful day to leave me alone. Love it. So me. I'm going to have to wash all of this stuff. Well, of course, I'm going to have to wash it. But yeah, I'm feeling really gross with the hands. But got that. How much was that? Did I tell y'all? $1.99. I found this little thing. I thought it was perfect for my living room. Look at that. This beautiful blue, and it has little drain holes in it already. I can put a succulent. I can plant something small with not very long roots in here. Just thought it was lovely. And what I'm thinking, well, probably wouldn't work for that. I am propagating some of my African ivy, and it's doing really well, but I don't think it would last very long in here because those roots are cray-cray. But this was $2.99, and I could not leave it behind. I just thought it was going to be such a pretty addition to my living room table in there, my coffee table. Kitty cat came home with me. I thought he was a little expensive, but he is from Mexico, so it's an authentic little clay piece. And no chips, no breaks, no nothing. And he was just too cute, so I got him for $2.99. I saw this at the corner of my eye, and I'm like, shut up. I want it. I need it. So I got it. And then these little mirrored drawer thingies. I think I'm going to store my... Excuse me, sorry. I think instead of my makeup bag, I'm going to store my everyday makeup in here. And I think it'll fit. Foundation, my blush, everything that I put on every morning, I think will fit in here. So that's going to be what this is for. And that was $4.99. Oh, sorry. $4.99. I'm pooped, y'all. And I saw this little thing. And I don't know if I'm ever going to use it. Because how am I going to heat food in it? And I hope it keeps it hot. And that's the point of it. But this was so stinking cool. It's this little tiered lunch kit. And I have another one similar to this. I don't know why I'm so drawn to these things, but I am. So you unhinge, okay? And then you have two pieces, okay? This one has a little lid in it. And then this becomes your plate. Couldn't take it out before. And you have your bottom. I was like, that is the cutest friggin' thing. And I have a square one that I ain't used. But I just love the look of them. I thought they were so neat. And then you just splat out. You just put it back together. And this was $4.99. I thought that was really, really cool. I love it. I love it. And the only other things that I picked up for myself, take a hot shower, hot shower, was the Imitation of Life, the Lana Turner one. I've never seen the Lana Turner one. I saw the one with, oh gosh, what is her name? Pretty dark hair girl with the big eyes. But I haven't seen this one. So I grabbed that for $1.99. And then I'm a huge Clint Eastwood fan, and I never even heard of this movie, Bloodwork. Y'all ever heard of Bloodwork? Apparently, FBI profiler Terry McCaleb almost always gets to the heart of a case. This time, that heart beats inside him. He's a cardiac patient who received a murder victim's heart, and the donor's sister asks him to make good on his second chance by finding the killer. That's just the first of many twists in a smart, gritty suspense thriller that's vintage Eastwood. Swift, surprising, and very, very exciting. Never heard of it. But I may watch this tonight. $1.99. And then little dude come around the corner with this thing. Y'all remember him from Despicable Me? I love this guy. And their plushies were 50 off. So this little guy was, excuse me, I don't know what's half of $3.99. He was half off of $3.99, but he has that feel and sound of like a carnival gift, and these don't stand up to washing. Don't do it. So he got Lysol'd the heck out of. And then this one is the same thing. It has those little pebble, those little, you hear that? The little beanbag foam thingies in it. But he's holding up. Y'all hear that? Listen to how scratchy my hands are. Listen. Ugh. A woman's hand should not sound like that. It's like sandpaper. I just realized I'm touching this little thing with dirty hands. Oh, but anywho. And again, can't wash them. But it's this guy. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Y'all know who this guy is if y'all have kids. I'm not thinking straight. I'm hungry. But anywho, so he was also he didn't have a tag on him. They went by this color, but it didn't matter because their stuffies are $2.99 and $3.99. So he was 50% off of that. I left something on him. But that's everything, guys. Are you okay, boogers? Oh, little boy, puppy cat. That's everything. I'm gonna go scrub my hands again and try and figure out what to make us this late to eat. My house smells like flowers. It's nice. But I hope you guys had a great Saturday. I'm not doing anything tomorrow but relaxing. That's what I say. I'm gonna plant my my sunflowers, and I might do the herbs. I don't want to get too ahead of myself and then we have another cold snap. I definitely need to repot my my fiddly fig, but she's growing so consistent. Like it's like every couple of days, poof, a new leaf. And she's just like in grow mode, so I don't think I want to interrupt that, so I probably won't do that. I got laundry, guys. I got 4 baskets of laundry. Full baskets of laundry. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Since little dude stayed home, I thought he might want to go to the movies. There's this movie out called The Monkey or Monkey. And our friends watched it, and they said that like, it's really gruesome, so it's right up our alley. But I don't think he wants to go. You don't want to go to the movies tomorrow? I probably won't even be able to walk tomorrow. My back's probably going to be all jacked up. But I hope you guys had a great Saturday. I hope y'all are going to have a fantastic Sunday. Get out there and enjoy this beautiful vitamin D that the Lord is providing. If y'all are feeling down in the you know, down and dirty, down and sad, get out in the sunshine, man. It really does make a difference. But till my next go around, guys, I love y'all bunches. Bye.